Ah, jeez. Da 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 da. That in someone. Oh, really? More like lots of wood because I want to make sure. Thanks for the follow. Oh, wow, did I really not see the chat? Jeez, might need to get some like water or something to clear my throat. Jeez. Ah. Also, thanks for the. I think follow was it? I really can't tell. How's it going, people? Turn on the text-to-speech bot after the reset. The one computer's gonna lag for a bit until that's loaded. Okay. Wait, how's it going, Ryu? Just doing some early morning Minecraft before Pachyderm wakes up, honestly.
Ryu Ketsuyuki. Different mic.
Is it a different mic? No, it's... One way I know I sound different right now is it's because I just woke up. I hadn't actually drank anything yet since I woke up, so I still have a bit of, like, phlegm and mucus build up in my throat. It doesn't even, like, hurt or anything. It's just the voice, you know?
Sounds different.
No, it's me. It's not the mic. Like, I'm the one that sounds... Like, if you're standing here in real life, yeah, like, I've not done anything to clear my throat since I woke up. Hold on. I really need to bind the button to make my little avatar go away whenever I AFK, so it's, like, realistic that way. But, I'm getting up for a second. I have my phone on me.
Ryuketsuki. I still wish Minecraft had a party interface, with the compass pointing where your party members are and everything.
Yeah, me too, but... Technically, couldn't that be done entirely, I mean, if you made a client mod that connected to a separate server just to exchange positions, or you made a server plugin that just passed the information to each other through the actual server, you could do that without too much. You know, you would without requiring everyone on the server have the mod. Just the people you want in your party would need it.
Adam Street 654. Hi. Ryuketsuki. Sorry I couldn't join. Have to do some stuff for the day, but maybe I'll join tonight if you're playing by then.
Alright, I mean, it's Thanksgiving. If I am still playing tonight, I will have gotten off and gone back on, though, that's for sure. But, what's Obsidian doing here? Oh, so hi, Adam. Welcome to the stream.
Adam Street 654. How are you?
I'm doing alright. Crafting table. I just wish I could clear my throat a little better, but, you know, it's the whole just waking up thing. Yeah, gurgle a little, maybe. I think it's definitely helped. Not perfect, but it's helped. Just probably need some time to pass and my body to work things out on its own a little bit.
Ryuketsuki. I did some building though. Not sure if you can teleport to the region named Firsty.
Oh, yeah. I know you can do it with Townie. I don't know how region... the regions list. Oh, honestly, does Townie even respect regions? Yeah, that might be a thing. And that's the thing where regions works the way I intended on, and you use it to keep like someone builds a statue and it keeps that statue from ever being tampered with, even if someone claims the area around it in Townie, because regions will still protect the statue. Just as my example, but if you're trying to claim a whole area with regions, then someone in Townie could lock it. That only someone with permissions in both plugins could access it. Because I know lands respected region claims, but I was entirely on land's side. It wasn't like regions necessarily. But I don't know. I don't know the relationship between regions and Townie. I mean, they could support each other. Of course, Townie also has more specific things where you do have to set up your town is a public town for anyone to be able to teleport to it.
Ryuketsuki. I built the vertical farm again, just that I didn't plant anything yet.
Place once I'm done with this, place all the flowers back I displaced. The point is trying to make this easier to get to my house a little bit, but not quite working out that way, is it? Because of all the terraforming that still kind of needs done. No, I need to make a proper, like, storage building. That's kind of my main goal for tonight, or for today. Oh.
Ryuketsuki. Can't beat that one dead horse up.
Well, I just need to build another room for it, honestly. Like, it's kind of my fault to get in the way, you know? Oh. Might change, the hold for now. Sneak me and toggle is particularly useful for me in VR because I have it mapped to the control stick, one of the control sticks. And having to hold that down constantly gets kind of annoying. Oh yeah, I was going to place the flowers back that I, better place the flowers somewhere. I'm definitely gonna try my best to keep the flowers at least somewhere in the box. Not just, I mean, intact being somewhat relative, but at least keep them going. Oh, the reason why there's no flowers here is not because I removed the flowers, because there weren't any, because there are trees here. Oh. Don't have any of those yet.
Ryuketsuki. Oh, and I did test a replacement for Optifine on Fabric called Sodium. There is even a modified version called Iris that supports shaders, although there are many missing features like shader options.
Have you not seen OmniFabric? Or whatever it was called? I mean, literally, it's just a bridge mod that runs the actual Omnifine within. Like, you even need the actual Forge Omnifine mod for it to work.
Can't do much about it, though. Optifine is closed source, so the implementation can't be copied.
No, you can't copy the implementation, but what people have done is they made mods that load Omnifine, you know, with another mod. Like, I think maybe Wine's not really the best comparison, but of course this version's only up to 1.16.5, so I guess that's the thing. And, oh no, wait, no, it started with 1. Okay. There we go. See, this is literally just a mod that takes the Omnifine jar and it gives it all the dependencies it needs to run in Fabric. But yeah, like the instructions do tell you that you still need to go and get the actual, you know, Omnifine jar for it to work. Yeah. You'll need to place the OmniFabric mod jar as well as the latest Omnifine jar.
I compared the two. Got to test both, and Optifine is still the best option to run with shaders.
Well, did you test Omnifine with OmniFabric or just Omnifine straight? Because I usually... Because, yeah, OmniFabric itself isn't actually a replacement, it's just a bridge mod.
Ryuketsuki. Optifine with Fabric, of course.
Alright. I mean, I just wanted to be sure I got the context right. So speaking of... I need to actually put some other shaders on this instance of Minecraft, because right now I have like one set of shaders, and it's like the most intense shaders possible. Which runs just fine. Like right now I'll probably run fine because we don't have very many like villager or animal farms. Actually, I don't know how well it'll run right now because I have the increased draw distance on the server. It just occurred to me that the last time I tested this, it was with the limited draw distance of... What if I lock it at 30 frames? So that's not like jumping frame rates. Is there an option for that? I think I need to get some less detailed shader back. I thought there was a limit frame rates option somewhere. Maybe I'm just thinking of Bedrock. Oh, there it is. Brain fart. It's on the main. Yeah, I'm gonna force it just to, because actually, to some extent, a consistent 30 can look a bit better than a jerky between 40 and 45 at any given moment frame rate, you know? Yeah, the server has a plugin too that increases the render distance without actually increasing the loaded chunks.
I got to test both with the same shader pack, Silder's Vibrant Light. I think it must be how I had render quality on 0.66 for better frame rate for it to run better on Optifine and laggy on Iris.
Oh. Does the shop have... I don't think the shop has trees for sale. I think if you really want to get saplings off the shop, you'd have to buy... Oh, no, yes, it does. Well, I'm gonna buy a couple birch just to... I don't want to spend too much money on trees we don't actually have yet, but I wouldn't mind working on increasing the tree diversity a bit. It also tells you, like, I'm using for my texture pack, I'm just using Faithful, but I also have the Faithful Autumn. So this is autumn leaves and stuff. I think I might change the seasonal pack. I might also use the winter one when it's actually winter too, and then go back to regular season when it's back around the spring. I don't think spring and summer have any, just because that's what Minecraft normally looks like. Oh yeah, pumpkin.
Ryuketsuki. I still like the implementation, though. Need to support anything open source, so if Optifine lags again like it did for 1.16, at least we can have an alternative.
Yeah. It's like... Do you ever see unique name of source, unique name of sources video on the idea that society as a whole would be better if no one owned their work and everyone was just paid for production and not for like the fact that they owned it? If that makes sense. Like, if you're gonna get paid for something, you'll get paid for the time you spent to make it, and then from there anyone can make whatever copies they want, but all the copies are available for free. Just if you want to get paid again, you have to produce something new. And then he comments that we technically already do that with art commissions already, where, for the most part, at least the payment method part, where you pay the artist for the commission ahead of time, and from there you can make, depending on the artist's copyright. I mean, it's not a perfect example because we still exist in a world where copyright exists, so technically the artist, unless they given the commissioner copyright, still has the copyright on the image, but some artists do let people just copy it whatever the hell and don't care because they are set up to only get money from commissions.
Ryuketsuki. Paid for the service and not the product then.
Yes, exactly. And he goes through he runs through his video's like an hour or two long, and he even launches a comic that's entirely available through Patreon, where the comic itself is not only free, but it's free to copy, free to modify. And one of the Patreon stretch goals is one of the he has a stretch goal in the Patreon too, to even make will produce the line art, or I forget, it's like the line art or something. It'll produce like the layers, like it'll give out all the individual layers to make animated videos of the comics even easier. And he's just encouraging everyone to, like, hey, if you feel free to redistribute it, I don't care. The money's only for production. Hell, he's not even technically making it a requirement to link back to the original Patreon, so much as he expects it to be a social taboo not to. Like, people will just link back to the original for the sake of not being a jerk.
I like the concept.
Yeah. And like I said, he that's how he opens the video too, is that he's he's gonna put his money where his mouth is by doing this. But yeah, and then he goes and explains that like generally we'd all probably be better off if we could just pay whoever we want. Because in this reality, we can pay anyone we want to produce anything we want. So like say if we think another company would do a better job with a property, then they can either put we can suggest, hey, why don't you push it like a Patreon or whatever Patreon equivalent exists in this reality where Patreon is universal, or the pay upfront method's universal. I think what other really good. I guess technically Toho could be a good like allegory for this too, since the creator just kind of the creator has some ground rules for how to handle the characters, and that's like the only thing. And I imagine communities would like if you have characters with like established who have been given established personalities really well, that fan communities will crucify anyone who like deviates from it, not because they're not allowed to or anything, but just because that's how fan communities are. You didn't make the character true to the character. So I guess everything would become kind of like Toho in that way. But yeah, I mean, God, the video was his initial video was before doing that one was about how it's bad that streaming services are fighting over intellectual property rather than actually making their streaming services good. But then I think he also brings up like Adobe. They keep making it illegal to make competitive products by patenting all the best new features they come up with. Like I think the famous example is the snap to center of an image. Like I don't know if the patent ran out or not on that, or what the most up-to-date feature is, but like Adobe literally just patented that, so it's like illegal for other software to include this really obvious quality of life feature. Because Adobe beat them to the punch and getting them patented. Hell, God, does OBS even have... No, I don't think OBS snaps to center either. I think if you want something to center OBS, you have to right-click and hit center. Which technically works, but it's not as nice as it could be to just be able to drag it to the center and have it snap, Video game companies, too, are no strangers to this, too. Like, the famous video game example was Namco patenting loading screen into games. But the problem is, by the time the patent ran out, now that feature is already obsolete because loading screens are just so fast these days that any interesting use of that patented feature is already, just obsolete by the time anyone can even do anything with it. I mean, I think a couple games got to use it, like I know Splatoon. I mean, it could probably be used for online games with queuing times, but I don't even know if their patent even covers online queue times or things of that nature. I think it was literally just loading screens. I'm rambling a bit. I'm trying to stay on topic, but I'm not to stay on it. I think another random example is how terrible the initial DVD release. Even just Korra. Like, imagine if
Ryuketsuki. The frustrating thing about Adobe is how their industry standards so the alternatives are unsupported already in the postscript for being too old or too different. Adobe is the definition of monopoly.
Well, like, here's the thing. If Adobe didn't have so many patents or, like, freaking a lockdown file format, it would be possible for... Like, if Adobe didn't do so much bullshit, honestly, to make it impossible to make a compatible software that would net you an end result that no one would tell the difference. Like one of the famous examples, like you being the one guy on a project who doesn't have Adobe, so you need to get your files exported. Imagine if other software could just 100% accurately export into Adobe's format, because it's all the steps to reverse engineer it or to make it available or whatever were actually legal. Or because other software is open source enough that at least in some part of the market, Adobe has to. Like, I can imagine that in a world if we were just to pull the switch now, maybe it wouldn't like immediately force Adobe to switch over, but eventually, as time goes on, other software will be able to be at least as featureful, and smaller studios that can say, well, fuck the industry standard, we're going to use this software within our studio. And eventually more of those would pop up, and eventually Adobe would have to, at the very least, play nice with other software to have a decent chunk of the market that they're losing. Especially since in this other timeline without copyright, smaller companies would end up being able to rise to dominance a little bit due to the other bullshit in the market at large caused by all this monopoly bullshit, Like maybe larger companies would still stick to Adobe just because, but because smaller studios would have a larger piece of pie, and their software would be actually compatible with workspaces that are Adobe focused. It wouldn't necessarily like fix Adobe entirely, but they would have to play nice a little bit more. And maybe add official support for Adobe Bridge with other software. I mean, maybe Adobe will charge extra because we'll charge extra for big, or because the big businesses will be the ones still sticking with Adobe, and they know they could squeeze a bit more money out of the larger businesses. Meanwhile, the compatibility with the smaller software would ensure that, I don't know. It's a reality that doesn't exist anyway, so I mean, I guess I can dream as much as I want about how that would go, but other things too would be the whole Nintendo emulation situation would kind of start biting them in the ass.
Ryuketsuki. I mean, that already happens with some smaller studios. I can see some of them using things like GIMP, CorelDRAW, and DaVinci Resolve. But big ones would be unable to because of closed file formats.
Yeah, just imagine, because in this copyrightless scenario, like it would be a lot harder. At least at the very least, it'd be a lot harder to get away with closed file formats. Yeah, I might turn off the shader. The frame rate's starting to bug me a bit. It was fine when I was keeping with the lock 30, but maybe I should not use VSync and lock it to 60, even though that. Would that make a difference? Yeah, there's a bit of it might be causing a bit of tearing on the monitor, but it shouldn't affect the capture at all. I don't know. God, that's actually a good question. How does VSync work with capture cards? Do the capture cards support VSync at all, or or with the capture card itself kind of VSync Elgato. Seems to be a tearing that occurs when any capture card to a monitor. The workaround: do an extended desktop instead of duplicate monitor. Run OBS in your. Alright, well, anyway. That was just a bit of curiosity. I got like a way larger technical dump than my curiosity really wanted to pay attention to. Another big thing too is God, the copyrightless world would also be a world where talking about emulation wouldn't be taboo, or talking about where to get ROMs wouldn't be taboo at all, because once the game is made, it'd be legal to re-download it as much as you want for free. And I think the Unique Game Source even gave a comment too, like, well, what about lazy, like, even in our current market, we have this understanding that if we want more something to be produced, we have to spend money on it because companies will only, produce sequels to things that sell. The difference here, though, is that now, like, a smaller number of people will have to pay a larger amount to specific things, but consider they can watch the other things that other people are spending larger amounts on for free, that it balances out, and ultimately we'll end up spending mostly the same amount of money on everything as we do now in the grand scheme of things. Just, instead of spending smaller amounts on a lot individual viewings, we'll be spending larger amounts for things to be produced. And the people that pirate will instead get to watch it legally for free. Because in this universe, watching stuff for free is a legal option.
Ryuketsuki. Piracy is stealing or buying from who stole. Period. But I do believe that some leniency should exist for old content, or else that's history being lost, especially in cases of abandonware. Cows underscore by hacker.
I do agree that,
IP.
like, all piracy should be taken with the understanding that, yes, you are stealing. But, like, there's just so many other economic issues at play that I don't think we should necessarily be attacking anyone who does it either. I mean, we're talking about, like, at least in America, we're talking about a capitalistic society where a lot of companies take advantage of everyone at squeezing every little inch of labor out of every individual employee as much as possible. So, you know, like, yeah, on an individual level, you are stealing from a company, but, like, there's so many greater injustices going on right now that I do think piracy is small fry compared to other shit we should be worried about fixing first, you know? And there are some companies that definitely deserve to get stolen from, like freaking Adobe and Blizzard Activision right now.
Up until recently, the only way to play Chrono Cross was on an original PS1. And the remake is still rumor. Should that game be lost then? My sister, for example, didn't even know that game existed.
Other things also worth noting too is the quality of the product. Like really the best way to play Mario 64 right now, and it's a game that's widely available, but unfortunately Nintendo's emulators tend to be kind of no effort. So why should I have, like, now don't get me wrong, obviously there's a reason why fan emulators are better. They have years of time that they don't have to get any money back for to produce them, but at the same time, when you look at the actual quality of the company emulators, like, even with that in consideration, they don't really hold up. You know, like, they're clearly not putting any effort into it. Like, Nintendo's Wii N64 emulator is more accurate than the Switch one. So then you ask, like, okay, at what point, like, am I going to put up with having an inferior product just to be quote-unquote moral? You know? Like, I think Unique Name Reserves had the example of, you can, like, on emulation, you can play Breath of the Wild in 4K right now, you know? But Nintendo doesn't make Breath of the Wild available on PC, so, like, what are you to do if you, like, you know, like, you have to pay $60 for essentially an inferior version of the game, when Nintendo could sell it for $60 on PC if they wanted to, but they're doing it to push hardware sales, and what if you don't really care about the Switch as a whole?
Ryuketsuki. And you didn't have to pay an unaffordable subscription to play them, only pay for the games themselves.
Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about the N64 emulation still, just streamed away. That too. And yeah, you don't have to pay for the Animal Crossing DLC just because you want to play N64 games. I don't know, going back to the Breath of the Wild note, like, what if it's the only game you want to play that's on Switch? Like, legitimately, like, you're not, like, the only game, like, you're just someone who doesn't play very many video games anyway, and most of the party games, like Mario Party, you play at your friend's house anyway, so, you know, that's not exactly a lost sale. And, like, the only game you want for yourself is Breath of the Wild. Is it worth it to buy a whole piece of hardware just to play one game? And so, like, at what point are companies, like, at what point do you just sit down and tell the company, look, I'm stealing your one piece of software I'm interested in because you don't have it available on the platform I care about. Or I don't feel like the standards of the platform you have it on hold up, you know, like, I think one of the big myths of piracy is that every pirated copy is a lost sale. And I do think in general people do prefer not to pirate. I mean, why do you think people are, I don't know if that one guy's still here, but...
Left for cake 2. IP.
Anyway, like, the Earthbound, like the Mother 3 example, like, people have a fan translation available to them. Nintendo deliberately, I think the understanding is that, like, I don't know if there's any definitive proof of this, but I think the understanding is that Iwata himself, like, didn't want it taken down because he knew that they weren't ever going to actually translate it. Which is why there was that, like, oh, hey, we're going to translate Mother 3, and then they didn't, because they were going to do it for Iwata, but then they backed out when they remembered what was in the game. I think that's the, not confirmed, it's the rumor about it. But one that seems highly likely. So, yeah, therefore the fan, even though Nintendo's taking entire ROM sites down, the individual fan translation will never get a DMCA because of respect for Iwata.
Ryuketsuki. Or the game I'm interested in. The platform isn't even readily available in the country. $1 is 5 to 6 reals over here, so if I were to pay full price for Switch, game, and or subscription. Ryuketsuki. Full month salary went in all that.
Damn. Like, of course, it's a similar problem over here, only for us it's because the salaries are low, not because of the value of the dollar or anything, but a lot of us have salaries low enough where Switch is... Like, there are a lot of people here are in that same boat just for completely different reasons, but... Yeah, because they just got the short end of the stick because of where they live and the price of living and whatnot. Of course, America's a huge country, so yeah, I can't say that covers everywhere, but... Some people here are... There are at least some places where a lot of people are in that same situation, even with, you know, the value of our dollar and whatnot. But, so where are the chunk? What was I talking about before? Oh, wait. No, wait. Okay. I was making a point before. Oh, yeah, the Mother 3. Oh, yeah, okay. So the idea that most people don't want to pirate, because if you look at the Mother, like one of the big examples, if you look at the Mother 3 community, they're still begging for an official release, despite the fact that they do technically have a way to play it freely available to them.
It's one of the reasons I don't see why Nintendo or any other foreign company would care if people in this country is pirating their products here when they don't even sell them here to begin with.
I do suspect Nintendo has a control issue. Because if you look, there's other areas where, Nintendo, like, just has this mentality that doesn't make sense unless it's just, we have to control our products entirely. Because, in a way, that kind of makes sense when you consider how they brought the, at least in the American market, it makes sense because we had the video game market crash here, and their whole shtick was, hey, if they have full control of the video games being sold on their platform, then they can keep the Atari situation from happening by forcing a bit of quality control in the products. And I think that's kind of left a certain mentality in their heads about how they need to run everything. It's not about like yeah, maybe letting this thing happen outside the control could be a good thing for now, but you know, it's still kind of scary to not have full control over every little inch of how their video games are produced and distributed and whatever. I mean, I think that's uniquely a Nintendo problem because of how where the market was when they first started doing video games. At least given that they've only done, at the time they were only doing business in like a few places, and America was probably one of the outside Japan. America probably was the biggest slice of the pie, for exports. So probably shaped a lot of how their mentality is and how they should be exporting their games. I would suspect anyway. Make sure to place the spotters back somewhere else when the build's done. Also, I think Pokemon would actually benefit. Like, okay, there's a lot of problems with Pokemon, but imagine if Pokemon went back to their roots and they made a really awesome, like, classic game, and then they released it.
It's ironic, actually, if they care about quality that way and then Switch Online Plus expansion.
Well, yeah. The thing is with that, though, Iwata also died recently. I think a lot of that, like, kind of... Well, they do respect it. Well, they do respect Iwata to some extent. He was still kind of the spirit of the company in a lot of ways. Which is strange that the Switch is the first. Though Iwata was kind of working on the Switch, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were still making revisions. Especially given the build quality of it, you know?
Ryu Ketsuyuki. I'm not entirely sure if CEO dying is excuse. As long as the ideal and philosophy of the CEO is moving forward, the products and services are unaffected. It's how Apple continues without Jobs.
Well, it depends. Like, it's more about it's not losing the old CEO, it's the new CEO and how they handle things, you know what I mean? So if you have a CEO that has a similar or is willing to maintain the same kind of mentality as the old one, like whoever replaced Steve Jobs, then the company's not going to change much. But Iowata was a very unique ray of sunshine. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, even people working with them were like kind of awestruck by how much work and dedication you put into every facet of things. I mean, I think it all depends. Like, I wouldn't expect, like, I don't think you can equate, like, it just because CO does doesn't automatically things are going to change, but it is, I don't know, some, you know, caution advised, I guess. And the company's run by multiple people too. If you have a bunch of people who think one way, and then you have one guy who's like the voice of reason that holds everyone else back, which is kind of how I feel with a lot of the fact that Nintendo does have strong anti-piracy decisions, but Iowata might have been able to convince them to at least let the Mother 3 translation slip, you know? And they still haven't taken down the fan translation, which I think they've made evident that they know about it, because I think an employee at Nintendo has at least theoretically, I think we believe one of the employees at Nintendo did kind of reach out, you know, kind of. Now, this one employee begged them not to make it because then they wouldn't have any reason to actually translate it. I think was their plea, but I don't know. A lot of it's speculation, though. But I can't help but feel like Nintendo, like a lot of Nintendo's current issues crept up around the time Iowata died, you know? Like, the timing seems a little too coincidental. And obviously, it's not the only factor. I mean, you know, real life is messy. You know, everything's going to be a mix. Decisions are made based on a mix of factors, but to say that every little change, you know, even saying that Iowata's death might have sparked some change in the company, and to say that everything is because of that, are two totally different claims there. Alright. Probably should add some light in this place, even with Townie, keeping mobs from spawning. Kind of bleak.
Ryuketsuki. What is that new building gonna be? Shop?
Well, it's gonna be for town storage. Although with the with one of the shop plugins I have, I could link. As long as we keep the the storage building organized, I could still link shops to town storage, and even have those shops put the money in the town bank instead of like my wallet. And then I could kind of I should see if I can make a banker roll. Okay, I need to look at the rolls in town. But I can make like kind of a banker roll that I can give out to some people in town. I guess treasury. It'd be if I could have a treasury department in my towny town. And then we have like towns where everyone kind of works to keep it stocked up. But of course that also depends on whether or not I actually get other players. Because if we do get some other people playing, I do hope to make a town like a proper shop district.
Ryuketsuki. Some sort of bank then.
No, the building was just storage. Okay, like I said, the building itself is just storage. I was just saying that I was going on with other ideas with the fact that I can make a shop. Like we get okay with one of the shop plugins, we can make sign shops that connect to our town storage, and everyone can dump our stuff in town storage, and we can also sell the stuff to other people elsewhere. Without the other people even needing to come to this specific building or anything, like the shops could be anywhere.
Ryuketsuki. Interesting.
Yeah, and the sign shop plugin allows for things like profit splitting and making your, if I can figure it out, making the town bank the place the money goes as well. And if I can give it a banker role, that also means that I can have multiple people have access to the town bank, so that we can kind of be working together on funds, you know?
Ryuketsuki. That's actually really nice.
Yeah, and the town can function like an actual government and actually like provide funding to buy like blocks for people or you know other interests. But again, a lot of that also, like, if it ends up just being us, a lot of that will be useless and this will just be a storage building for storage's sake. But, yeah, it depends on if the server ever does grow or not. I think it'd be cool if... we could get multiple towns and have a shared shop area where people can set up different shops.
Ryuketsuki. I'll see if I can build a town then. Make it a seaside town full of sea stuff. Swag sans. Creeper amen.
You must have sent the message at the same time, because it was in the other order here. But hey, Swag Sans, how's it going? Yeah, and if you make your own town, the towns can be an alliance, I guess, as well. Has its own layer to it.
Ryuketsuki. I found the ocean. I still haven't found a monument though. Not sure if there is even one in the perimeter set.
Yeah, we'll see what. I mean, one that I plan on expanding it between both population growth and also Minecraft updates, so we'll see. What ends up happening there, but
Ryuketsuki. Does villagers count for population or does it have to be players?
well, players mainly. I don't necessarily mean like, obviously, like I mean that in the sense that if we have too many players, then we'll need more space for them. That's not there. Like the player population thing is more of a practical problem than anything, but.
Ryuketsuki. Door with passcode. Oh wait. That doesn't exist in Minecraft.
Or with passcode. I mean, we do have a form of door protection still, though, just not passcode. Oh wait, I'll need at least one of those. Wood.
Ryuketsuki. Already got Shulker boxes?
Yeah, we remember we went to. You were there when we killed the End Dragon. We were doing all that stuff. Oh, you know what? One thing I can do to clear up some space is actually put these flowers down.
Ryuketsuki. I remember I tried to mine an ender chest and it didn't drop. How are shulker boxes made, though?
My assumption with the well, here's my thought is that the reason why ender chests break is because they're made out of like an eye of ender and the obsidian is so much stronger than the eye of ender that the eye of ender breaks first, causing the whole recipe to collapse. Due to the differences in durability, kind of like how glass shatters when some of it gets like hot, but the rest is really cold and expands differently.
Hello, I'm here. Is Ryu still wondering how shulker boxes are made?
The actual craft. Are we talking like crafting recipe or lore-wise?
Ryuketsuki. Oh yeah, I did get 8 obsidian.
I assume crafting recipe.
Oh.
Well, you see 2 shulker shells and 1 chest.
Yeah, because I was interpreting
Also,
lore.
yeah, you need silk touch to mine a ender chest without it just dropping obsidian.
Yeah, like my lore explanation for that is that the eye of ender in the center breaks first. The whole thing just falls apart.
And shulker boxes are just kind of self-explanatory. You just kind of put the pieces of the shulker together and you store things in it.
I know, since it's just the shulker shell around a chest, what does the shulker shell add to the chest that makes it work the way it does?
I don't know, maybe shulker shells make things lighter or something, since shulkers can give you the levitation effect. Or something, I don't know.
That's the only thing that would make sense.
Also, I don't know if it's a plugin you have, but like the server constantly like crashes. Well, not like constantly, but like
Yeah,
every so often it just crashes, and I don't know why. I don't know if you have an auto restart plugin on the server that's doing it or something.
I think I'd honestly chalk it down to the host.
What, the host shouldn't close it down every like 4 hours.
Well, I don't think it's on purpose. I think like it is crashing.
So Shockbite hosting just sucks.
Yeah. I mean, they're cheap, so well, okay, they're cheap if you.
The cheap server.
Yeah.
Ryuketsuki.
They're cheap as long as you're not in
I
Australia.
honestly believed that the shulker box was a drop. Anyway, good to know.
Yeah,
I got some shulker shells. I'll make some boxes when I have the chance.
Yeah, the other thing too is shulker shells are required for some mine tinker mods as well.
Yeah, like shulking. I already have shulking 4 on my sword. Wait, what is the max level of
Thanks for the
shulking?
follow,
Sandy Reno 1405.
Sandariana? Or, yeah, you.
Okay, the max level of shulking is 10. Jesus. That's gonna take me a while.
Sandy Reno 1405. What's the IP so I can join?
Well, you can type in exclamation IP and get it.
4K2.
Like that.
IP.
Well, you have to be cool to get the IP.
Well,
Sandy Reno 1405. Okay.
You also have to join the Discord to get the IP.
Yeah, you join the Discord as a
Sandy
requirement to
Reno
get in the server.
1405. IP.
When you try to connect the first time, it'll give you it'll give you the instructions for it.
Okay, you left an unclaimed chest. Time to raid it.
Now then.
Is that the empty one?
No, it's quite full actually.
Sandy Reno 1405.
Yeah, I'm knockback 2, Buck. 4 chorus fruit. I'm yoinking your 4 chorus fruit cake, get owned.
Sandy Reno 1405. The Discord.
You accidentally placed the sign up here.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's this one right here.
Oh. Yeah, I think I
that one.
accidentally broke the sign with my
Sandy
power
Reno
pickaxe when I was getting rid of the
1405.
cobblestone.
I'm gonna join
Axe of
RN.
Lotl. The funny
Alright,
mini
San
fish.
Diego.
Also, Cake, what are you building over here? It looks like a box.
Well, it is, but this is just a storage building, which it kind of makes sense to make storage a box so that there's more room to store things. And I tried to go for a design I could make look nice still, even when I need to expand it by just duplicating it over and over again.
I wonder if I add someone though the chat, does it add them on Discord?
In Minecraft, yes. I don't think it does from Restream though. At the very least, I absolutely know I
Jeff.
blocked.
At blue.
Yeah, I can ping myself.
Left 4 cake too. Add left 4 cake.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, you ping yourself as well. Yeah.
So if you do slash
And
here at
you-
everyone, the ping won't go through because the bots don't have at everyone permission. But it's still highlighted in
Give
blue though.
Everyone permission. Well, yeah, at everyone's always highlighted in blue.
Well, yeah, well that means
Ryu
it's actually
Ketsuki.
translating into a mention and not
left
putting
4K.
the raw text.
Sandy
sign
Reno
everyone.
1405. I don't get in. I'm trying to join, but I don't know where.
You
to
got
send something
DM it to the
PLS.
Minecraft server bot.
It's to the Minecraft. F's.
Well, that
Left
that
4K
left for
too.
cake ping
It's to
didn't
the
work
Minecraft
for you.
server bot.
Yeah, the disconnect message should give you the exact Discord username of the bot.
But the bot is also in the server.
Yeah, the bot's in the server. Like if you type in !IP in the
Ryu Ketsuki.
channel,
Good to know.
you actually get a message from the bot directly with the IP.
What things can I sell that can make me money? Cake, we still can't buy. Fuck, that was a horrible voice
Oh,
crack.
I never reload.
No.
Wait, I never reload.
Yeah, we still can't buy shulker shells.
Wait, did the server not? Oh, you know what? I went to the file browser. It says the shop's config has previously been edited. Would you like to upload it?
You never upload the config, L Rebozo.
I'm trying to remember what the command was to reset the shop.
Anyways, Cake, there's like 3 dragon
Sandy
eggs in
Reno
circulation
1405.
somehow right now.
Coming RN.
Yeah, I think due to the combination of crafting and some shenanigans with graves, the dragon got duped.
2 times. We have 3 of them somewhere on the
I'm
server.
not overly concerned with that
Ryu
though.
Ketsuki. Overworld songs.
It's
in
not like the
survival
dragon
mode
egg is an
get
OP
really
item
easy.
or anything.
I think Joony has one, Long has one, and I'm not sure who has
I think Lucy has the
third
other one. 'Cause remember, I think that's
Yeah,
what
I got the advancement. That's all I care about. Dragon
Lucy's-
eggs, honestly, an ugly ass block.
Lucy stealing the egg from Lonk is what triggered the butterfly effect to the whole series of events that led to it getting duped.
And also led to Long almost calling Lucy 18 different slurs.
Yeah, because Lonk has no chill. He has negative chill, even.
Man almost said a slur over fucking block game. Like, I'm pretty sure if Lucy didn't give him the egg, he might have actually gone that far. And also then seconds later, they were just bye-bye again for some fucking reason. Like, Cake, I do not understand 80% of the people in your server, dude.
I think Lock is some kind of... I'm trying to remember what the right thing is, but...
Bipolar?
Maybe. Plus,
I mean, that would make sense.
In addition, I also have this... I also suspect he lives in one of those, like... real... like, old-fashioned... I'm gonna say old-fashioned, because I think they're the only, not charged term I can use, but one of those, like, really old-fashioned family kind of dynamics.
Didn't he literally say his dad was a racist?
Oh, I was just gonna say Republican, but that's almost the same thing.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing. My parents are Republican. I can confirm they're almost the same thing.
Republican is just racism with a few extra steps. If it wasn't for the fact that if anyone gets offended from that, I kind of feel like banning them for because the way the climate is right now with that.
Okay, I will admit not all of them are racist, but a good like 80% portion are.
And I'm the boring guy of the circle. Brazilian who doesn't like soccer.
Soccer is just my biggest complaint with soccer is the soccer field's way too big. Like hockey shrinks the field and makes it a lot more interesting to watch.
I just think sports in general is boring.
I mean, I don't understand why anyone follows sports, but if I'm at a party and the people are watching the game, I can enjoy the one game that's being played, you know?
I don't understand anything they're doing in sports, and I probably will never. Ooh, and say, it's a single one though, it has no chest, so I'm just getting the Shulkers then.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look up what the reset command was for the economy shell plugin.
Volleyball seemed fun, though.
Any volleyball, tennis style sport, I feel like is way more fun to play than to watch. But you know, unless you know the person playing, maybe.
There's an angry man after me while I am trying to kill Shulkers.
That's not even the command, that's just the commission.
Why is there a second Shulker now? Where did he come from? Did the Shulkers breed? Because that's a thing they can do with 2 Shulker bullets hit.
And I did enable the Shulker spawner in the shop, but I made it expensive.
Yeah, I kind of want to get one just because that's basically infinite money.
Yeah.
Infinite money dupe the Shulker.
Well, anything can be infinite money if you try hard enough.
Yeah, I was gonna try and make money off of XLLs, but then Jan says it won't be fun if we have XLLs for free with no work. I just want a bunch of the funny fish. They're funny fish. They're the funny fish. Actually, are XLLs even are they even considered a fish? I've been saying XLLs are funny fish, but I have no clue if they're actually fish.
So what is the economy ship reload command?
Is there an economy shop reload command?
I mean, there's a permission for it.
Yes.
Oh, just S reload. God damn it.
Man.
Wait, did I make this? I should have counted how many blocks wide I was making this. Okay, good, it's perfect. It's an even number.
Even if it wasn't an even number, that would give it more shape than just square. I mean, it would probably suck, but it would be more shape.
Well, it's more about how many chests I could fit into it. Because like this is just the it's like it's a storage shed, it's a practical building. You know, like some buildings are made to look a bit prettier than others in real life. And I try to use different type of wood so it's not completely boring.
Okay, I think I've eliminated all the shulkers here. Got like 5 more shells. That's actually really good. Can use my elytra to
Arachnology is
fly.
recently discovered, or did it just become popular for some specific meme?
I think they just became popular because they were endangered.
Oh, or were they just recently declared endangered?
I don't know, I think no one really realized it was endangered until Minecraft added them and they actually looked into them. I have no clue.
Oh, they look adorable too, like they have little smiles. Like you can see someone be like, wait, axolotls are added to Minecraft, what's an axolotl? And then looking at them like, oh, that's adorable. They just always look like they're smiling. And that's really it. They just always look like they're smiling, and that's what people are hooked on.
Ryuketsuki. The kind of animal that so few people know that, if someone came and said that it's an alien species, quite a lot of people would believe.
Well, aren't most alien species based on actual animals, though? I mean, in sci-fi, I mean. Like, isn't that how we usually get?
So sorry, I'm back. I had to open the door for someone. Also, is the conversation topic still on axolotls? Because if so, I have nothing else. I barely know about axolotls. I know they're endangered and they're the funny Minecraft animal.
Ryuketsuki. I wouldn't know. I've never seen a real alien.
Vosh, though, did bring up an interesting point of what if ultimately we end up becoming the aliens because we start to colonize other planets and humans as a species evolve differently based on the planet they're on?
Okay, but what if we're already aliens and this isn't our native planet somehow or some shit like that? Because, like, then we would already be aliens.
Like, that'd be a fun concept for sci-fi, but, like, we have too much historical evidence to the contrary for that one.
Yeah. I don't know, I just thought random thing and said that I put no effort into that thought. Also, shulking makes it a lot easier to fight Endermen because I simply just stab them and they go flying. If I can actually manage to get a hit on them. Fuck you. He's not dead yet. Now he is. I need to stop looking Enderman in the eyes.
Crewmate is alien. Have you seen their anatomy? Super short and a single ham bonus spine. Definitely not human.
Well,
I mean, was it ever really implied that crewmates are humans? I mean, kind of, but like, I don't know, I've always thought of them as their own species.
well, what if they're just humans in their universe and their universe runs different rules than real life?
Sandy Reno 1405. I still don't know the IP, but I am whitelisted.
The IP is the same. You have to try to rejoin the server again now with the same IP that you originally did it with.
Yeah. Like, DMing the bot gets you whitelisted and you connect to the IP again. Like, it's just a self-whitelisting process, is all. That people can just invite their friends on willy-nilly, but there's still some barrier to it.
Sandy Reno 1405. IP.
Yeah, you should still have the IP entered in your Minecraft. Dude, why do you need to look at the IP again? Unless you just put the server IP in a server and then delete it immediately after.
Or they use direct connect and they're like, oh fuck.
What do you mean? It still saves the IP in direct connect.
Does it if you close the game, does it still do it?
Yeah. Yes. So does if you close it. Oh, that's another NC, and that one has a ship, I think. No, I've only noticed like half of these end cities just because they look slightly different in the fog. Let me finish up getting 2 stacks of chorus fruit, then I'll go in. Okay. I hope this one hasn't been looted, because like there's no bridges around.
Yeah, but people have elytras now, so who knows?
I think everyone basically left after getting an elytra. Nope, it's not looted. There's still shulkers here at the front entrance.
On the plus side, though, if a new player comes, there's still a reason for them. Because of the looting chests and elytras, there's still a reason for new players to come explore it.
Yeah, no, the looting chest would have been really cool on Journey. Because that would have actually given people incentive to explore.
Well, Journeys, that is actually the whole reason why I put the looting chest plugin on the server, you know?
What,
like,
Journey is the reason you put looting chest on?
Well, in a way, yeah, because the whole end city problem with the chests and stuff, and like, you know, because their servers.
I'm gonna be honest, I never even attempted to find an elytra. I just can't give up immediately.
You know who else is not human? The Minecraft player character. Can wear pure gold as armor and weapons made of pure gold. Do you know how heavy gold is?
Just because someone's extremely strong doesn't mean they're human. There's still the option that they're just superhuman, or some shit like that. That's still human. I think superhuman is still a category of human.
Well, also given that Minecraft entirely is a fictional world, it's just these are the humans of this universe. But I suppose, you know, I don't know, there's a lot of semantics you can play with that, I guess.
But you know who else isn't human? You. You are not human. Yeah, you are fake.
You freaking,
That's a Prop 4 iron chestplate. I'm just taking, like, all of the things I can disenchant. It actually gives me an incentive to take things that are kind of meh. Because I can put new enchantments on it. Or just take the enchantments. It actually gives me incentive to loot stuff.
How do I link my
There's instructions to link your Discord account.
Temmie is not human.
It is very obvious if you actually read the instructions.
Temmie's not human because there are other at least there's one other human in Undertale. I guess we don't really know.
Temmie is literally a fucking cat.
Cat dog.
Yeah, but it seems like more cat than anything.
Yeah, just because of the way it's... I think if no other reason because cats are cuter. At least on the internet.
Bro, you talking shit about dogs?
I didn't say dogs were not cute.
Hey, no, you're definitely talking shit about dogs.
I mean, I like other people's dogs. I'd just rather own a cat.
Yeah, cats are easier to take care of, but the dogs love you more because cats are fucking assholes, dude.
Cats love you. Like, our cat always hangs out with us. Like, our cat loves us. He hangs out with us. He has to protect us from all the outdoor animals in the window.
Cat either loves you or they're an absolute prick.
No, admittedly, cats are a lot harder to win over because I think, like, dogs basically give them food once and they're like, okay, you're at least a friend. But cats, they tend to be a bit more social.
Human, I own a dog.
By the way, wasn't there a Discord link in
Ryuketsuki.
the
Cat,
IP as
I
well
own
as
a human.
like the
Yeah,
disconnect.
someone joined the Discord. I'm pretty sure it's them. They're just
Yeah,
apparently unintelligent
yeah,
enough to not know how to
if you read
the instructions.
if you connect to the Discord, the Minecraft server, it gives you the detailed instructions, and you just DM the 4-digit code to the bot.
Okay, Cake, you can't expect all your viewers to be literate. Come on. I fucking hate shulkers. I hate them with a passion. I cannot wait to make that instant kill crossbow later.
Oh, I should at least make a crossbow right now, shouldn't I?
I mean, crossbows are really easy to make, to be fair.
Oh, I remember that being one of the issues with mine, Tinker, is you can't is the way offhand works.
Yeah, some things didn't work on offhand. But, to be fair, a lot of the things that kill stuff did.
Ryuketsuki. Got a break. I'll see if I can join.
Alright.
Okay, Ryu. Very cool. See, Cake, streaming on your own Minecraft server without Casey present is actually peaceful. Unlike when Casey is present, in which case is horrible, and Casey's just fucking shanking everybody. And just overall being a bitch.
Yeah, well, this time around I'll give everyone their own little sections too, so you can't
Also, how do I disable PvP in my own house? Because I don't want to get, like, murdered in my own house, and then
PvP is under the
just
PvP is under the toggle section.
yeah. I need to
I think
disable.
it'll be perm group. Oh no, wait, hold on. Plot perm group or group perm. Group perm. No, not perm. Plot group toggle.
Okay. I will keep that in mind when I go home eventually, but there's still a lot of shulkers to kill in this place.
And it doesn't autofill PvP within the group section,
But you assume it's there, because that's what makes sense.
of course, I think it's the applications that's disabled by default in owned plots because it enables.
But
it
it still says PvP in my own homeland, though.
Oh, maybe I just need to put off. Maybe the toggle is just weird.
I just get constantly thrown around by these shulker bullets, and I can't even get to most of the shulkers half the time. Like, I don't have ender pearls, and they just keep hitting me, and I can't get to the ground. This is just really annoying. No! How are they even hitting me? How are they getting up here? No. I severely dislike shulkers, but their drops are good, so I need to actually go to the place where they are. Otherwise, I would just never touch the unseas after I got an elytra. I would just instantly leave. You think you're so slick, shulker? Well, I have blocks. He still hit me, even while I was blocking myself in. Why am I crouching? Why was I crouching midair?
Sandy Reno 1405. I just rejoined. I read all the rules and I still didn't get instructions.
You
how
have to join the Minecraft server.
Yeah, when you join the Minecraft server and you get disconnected, the disconnect menu or disconnect screen tells you. And plus, you need to do that to get the code anyway.
Cake, I'm convinced that 80% of the people who see your streams are illiterate.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, you need to attempt to connect to the Minecraft server IP to even get the code. In addition to the instructions, because you need to DM that code to the bot.
Oh, drop down, grab that shulker shell. No, yo, real one, real, very epic.
Lunch break, lunch break, lunch break, lunch break, lunch break.
You should probably actually eat lunch during your lunch break.
It's not ready yet.
Oh, good morning, Pachyderm. How's it going?
Oh man, I don't have enough
What, Becky?
storage to store all of this stuff. I wonder what I'm gonna make. What can I make to store things with these 26 shulker shells? Wait, there's an ender chest right here.
I didn't eat anything this morning yet, so.
So,
You might want to eat something, Cake. Thought
I
that
was
would
waiting for
probably be.
Pachyderm to wake up so we could do like turkey, since he finished making it like after I went to bed.
What? Who makes the turkey that early? That's like dinner.
No, it took him. He waited so long that he had to finish making it after I went to bed. Because we were just doing it yesterday.
okay. One question. Which hand I am using to hold this trident?
Your offhand probably.
Well, off. That's relative.
That's the offhand.
Yeah, your left hand.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know this was going to be reflected on the server as well, because officially my character is now left-handed.
Oh, yeah, isn't that the?
So
yeah,
I swapped the main hand and left hand, and offhand actually.
Yeah, isn't that in skin customization? You can.
Actually, I can just go to options. I think it's on skin customization. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could actually see that on the server.
Iron Cobra 14.
Yeah, I can see you changing.
Yeah, well, what's the
And
point of
now
the
I am
setting
in.
if it didn't reflect it on the
Sandy
server?
Reno 1405.
I didn't know if it would reflect actually.
Left 4 Cake 2. Welcome.
Oh no, I never remembered
Iron
it
Cobra
actually
1405.
reflecting.
Where are you guys? Dreamber _ Deku.
Yeah, start yourself out.
Okay, where do I? Okay, there's an opening over here.
What I'm sure you don't see is this. I installed a mod that makes the character look actually like the skin.
Boobs.
So, yeah, it's a female skin because it's for Stera.
Oh yeah, Alex.
Yeah, you can just-
Even though I think technically people don't even treat it like male or female, just thin or not thin.
Yeah, some skins are designed with thin arms, some aren't. That's how I decide which one.
Yeah,
to pick.
the Alex model.
Wait, what do you mean are designed with an arm?
Some skins are designed with the thin arms, and some skins are designed with the thick arms.
Well, yeah.
Usually it's the thin arms, though. Usually people do the thin arms.
Yeah, and the legs.
Are the legs changed?
Yeah, I think so.
No, they don't. Only arms.
Not only arms.
Iron Cobra 1405.
Color
Wait,
me
is
wrong
keep
then.
inventory on? Jeff.
It should be
No.
only in town, if at all.
They aren't in the VC, so I'm just saying no. Because also they aren't in a town.
1405.
Oh, that
Okay.
might be. Yeah, I might have to reconfigure it for it to be in town then.
Well, they aren't in a town. I don't know
Oh,
if it
they
actually
aren't.
works in.
Oh, I have graves anyway, so just keep in mind that Mind Tinker is on the server that replaces enchantments, and any Mind Tinker gear doesn't get put in the grave.
I don't think they can hear us. I don't think they're watching stream anymore, or in the VC. It's just Ryu in the VC. Ryu is the only person that has joined recently.
Oh, this is interesting.
Anyways, I need to get sharpness of some form on my sword. I just got a silk touch
Iron Cobra
thing.
1405.
Oh, okay, cool.
I am listening
Yeah,
to
I just
stream.
got a silk touch thing, so like, I can
Storage.
actually get the stuff for what's it called now? Bro, there's so many shulkers and I'm constantly getting shot. Why did I not get sharpness? I have 9 free modifier slots. I'm probably gonna spend like 6 of them on like just upgrading my shulking though, because I just want shulking 10. I just want to launch people in the air for no reason. Like, you're just sitting there? Nope, get launched. Honestly, shulking 10 might be enough to actually kill someone off fall damage. Just... I'm also gonna have to get on my armor eventually, I think. Unless it's not compatible with tanky. Because tanky gives me more health and I would rather have tanky. Because tanky is just nice. I probably would have died by now if I didn't have tanky. Why does the shulker move every time I stab? I'm just trying to collect the shulker shell. Why is there so many shulker bullets? Lock myself in, kinda. Yeah, honestly, tanky is extremely good kick. And it's actually fairly cheap. You just need 1 Uzi and 4 bones and 4 rotten flesh.
I just realized one thing, Cake.
Iron
With
Cobra
that,
1405.
Wait, is it a
cake you
blood moon
have
right now? Is it a blood
and
moon right now?
your armor, you look like a knight now. Because red
Oh.
cape and
Oh.
silver armor.
Oh,
Wait, is it actively a blood moon right now, Cake?
no.
Okay, well,
Got 4
the
days.
person said not a blood moon, and I am like in the end, so I don't see it. I don't see that message. You also don't see sleeping messages in dimensions that you can't sleep in, which I think is actually pretty neat.
1405.
I think that's just a default game thing, though.
That's my dog.
Hey, what the dog doing?
Barking. That's cute.
Yeah, the axolotl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to make a better tank for them eventually, because I also have one. I just want to make like an axolotl sanctuary and just have an axolotl spawner in there or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care about individually catching and naming each one. I just want an axolotl sanctuary somewhere. I just think that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I forget that I have auto jump enabled,
Oh,
so I jump right after the next block and I start
Why
flying.
do you have auto jump enabled? Why would you ever do that to yourself?
Because dirt slabs are not a thing.
Just press the spacebar. Nope, let me in, Shulker. Okay.
And also because I
There's, like,
forgot to
3
disable.
shulkers. It takes like seconds to disable it. Every time I load up a new mod pack, I have to disable auto jump.
This instance of
I mean,
Minecraft
I
is
do,
so new
I
that
don't even understand why other people have a
forgot
problem with
to
it, but...
disable.
I just think it's weird and also uncomfortable for parkour.
Well, yeah, I could see turning it off if you're in the middle of parkour, because... But... Just for
I
regular,
just prefer
everyday...
pressing the spacebar myself. And also, what if I'm actively trying to just walk up against a block instead of just jump up it?
Wait, is that a boat?
But next to my swamp hut thing, there is
That's
a
a
boat
boat.
with a pig in it.
Well, you can sneak to walk up against a block.
You can?
Yeah, auto jump doesn't go into effect while you're sneaking.
Wait, what is this? What is this here?
Let's see where you went. Oh, Jan's shop.
Yeah,
No, I mean
that's-
this here on the ground. What is this?
Oh, the material? I have no idea.
What was this? Is a player head?
Oh wait, are these campfires?
Oh yeah, those are
are-
campfires. Those are
Those
put
are
out.
campfires?
Yeah, you can put out campfires with a shovel or with water.
Interesting. Gives a very unique look, I guess.
Yeah, you can make like bridges out of it. People have made some nice bridges out of it. I think it's neat.
That's the one good thing about the minimalistic Minecraft style is the way you can interpret what blocks actually are.
This is interesting. Yeah, it's a really interesting boat. Just wish it could actually stay
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like
For that we would need some mods.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
Reinforced one, is that good?
Honestly, I don't even know what mod did that. I've seen it like a couple times, so I still don't know what the mod is, and I kind of want it just so that I
Last
can
time
make
I saw them, it was when I was playing on
See, what's
1.2.5.
reinforced do?
People say
I
that
think it's
the best.
unbreaking.
People say that the best
I think
version of
reinforced
Minecraft
the same
for
thing
playing
as
with mods is
unbreaking.
1.12. I think it's 1.2.5.
Yeah,
That one got the best one.
1.12.2. But 1.12.2, as far as I'm aware, is the best one. Oh, that's where I see most of the good mod packs, at least.
Yeah, it looks like it's reinforced is just unbreaking.
Yeah, I know it's unbreaking because I have reinforced on my pants. It used to be unbreaking.
Okay, now it's time for lunch. I'll be.
1405.
But
Right back.
possibly back.
Yep.
Oh, I need to get diamonds so I get more, like get protecting at least.
At least I'll go to my house.
Oh, there's now that I got the anvils working, you can repair your gear with materials as well.
Or / repair all.
Yeah,
I think
easier.
I didn't get to see my.
depends on what
vertical
you're trying to save up, your materials or your money.
Okay, we didn't get to see my vertical farm.
Iron Cobra 1405. I'm gonna
Oh,
stream
I love
diamonds.
seed running, guys. That's my favorite activity, seed running.
It's actually bigger than last time. This time got 5 towers, and I made a slab staircase.
Nice. Yeah, one of the ways you can earn money, one of the jobs is farming, but I don't know how automated this is, which is vertical.
Yeah.
I'm
If it is
I'm
still a
making like okay money off of stabbing shulkers, I think.
if it is a manual farm, though, you get the farming job and make money that way.
I wonder if there's like a job for trading with villagers, because that would be nice, like a trader or something.
I thought I had tapped this hole. Come on. I'll see if I can get a replacement.
Wait, so how long until the blood moon again, Cake? I kind of forgot.
Does
I don't
everyone
know,
not have
but-
access to Blood Moon Show? By the way, it might not work in another dimension.
The blood moon show doesn't even autofill.
1405. 3 days.
Well,
So I don't
4
think we
days,
do.
because I think it switches over. I think the count switches over when it goes into night. So 4 days, but 3 nights.
Now I stopped.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like this
Iron
rustic
Silver 1405.
style to
BRB will
things.
be back soon.
Alright,
That's why I keep making those
so
vertical farms because of this. I still want to make a tree house in the same style, but I'm pretty bad on building stuff.
Yeah, same. I cannot build. I'm terrible.
I can imagine a gigantic
Oh
tree,
no.
and then making a tree house on it.
Okay, now everyone should have Blood Moon show to check how long it is until the Blood Moon. Though it might not work in Dimensions because Dimensions do have their own configs for what the Blood Moon could be.
I mean, the command should always autofill though.
Yeah. No, that does mean technically I could do. Of course, I think the Nether doesn't keep. Actually, what does the Nether keep track of time ticks even if it doesn't use it for anything?
Technically it does because one day in the Nether is like, I don't know, the Nether time is faster than overworld time. So like one day in the Nether would be like some amount of days in the overworld. I don't know how many.
I don't think that'd be a feature just because that wouldn't work in multiplayer.
No, that is an actual feature in normal Minecraft. I don't know if it works on multiplayer. Hey, Kate, do you mind lending me like $200 so that I can teleport to my grave? Because I almost have enough and I am stranded in the end without my gear. Because I have no backup gear whatsoever.
No, there is absolutely no wait. Upon entering, the passage of time freezes in the overworld.
Did they change that then? I thought time.
Well, no,
went faster
okay.
and...
There is actually no time mechanics in Nether at all. The only reason why time freezes is when everyone's in the Nether because all the chunks are unloaded. Oh, it's because everyone not being in the dimension causes the spawn chunks to deload, and that's what actually keeps track of time in the overworld.
Really? It's the spawn chunks?
Yeah. Spawn chunks.
Give me my hands. Die.
Oh, okay. It's not that. Okay, dude, spawn chunks no longer. Oh, okay. It's not that they unload. It's that spawn chunks don't get kicked if everyone's in another. All right. And normally they're the only chunks that are kept loaded.
Oh, I didn't even know that spawn chunks were constantly loaded.
Yeah, but no, there's no Nether time dimensional mechanic at all. Like, there's just nothing about that in the wiki.
I thought, I don't know, maybe they removed that or something.
Like in a single player game, you could do that totally, but like I can imagine how much of a headache that would be to even get something that creates an illusion of multiplayer or whatever, you know.
I don't know, maybe it's just because you don't realize what time it is when you go in the Nether.
Yeah, you do still get sleep insomnia and all that shit in the Nether, so.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, because time still moves for your player.
Okay, so player time and world time are two different things. Okay, that makes sense.
Or at least in the context of sleep insomnia, anyway. I don't know how many other...
I should really try to get all the Minecraft Xbox 360 achievements. No specific reason, I just never got all of them. I can't want to get all of them.
I could try to get all the Bedrock achievements. I could do it on the server too, I think, couldn't I?
I don't know, like, it might consider the server cheats enabled, because we can use weapons or something, or because you have operator. And
or just
if cheats are enabled, you can't get achievements.
Or just because it's not a realm server.
Also, Cake, I was just talking like specifically Xbox 360 edition because I own an Xbox 360 and I never got all the achievements.
But I mean, all the editions connected to Xbox have achievement tracking, so.
Not Xbox 360. Most online support for the Xbox 360 was discontinued a while ago, Cake.
Oh. Now I'm just confused, because didn't you say you wanted to get all the achievements in it?
Yeah. On Xbox 360, have you never played an Xbox 360 and got achievements for games? They're completely different than online.
Okay, yes, but that doesn't change the fact that all the versions that were connected to Xbox Live at some point have achievements.
Yeah, but they're separate achievements from the rest. The last update the Xbox 360 edition got was the Aquatic update, I think, actually, which kind of sucks because I don't know if the Aquatic update was kind of meh. It gave me laggy oceans, and that's it. Okay. Murder this guy. Murder. First degree murder.
Oh wait. Skeleton horse.
Wait, another one? Wait, like a completely new skeleton horse.
Yeah. I'm under attack now.
Okay, try to keep the horses alive. I still want a skeleton horse because mine died. I don't care if there's any more loot here. I have 40 shulker shells. Okay,
right back. I'll go get some lunch.
Oh, God, I couldn't even get to my goddamn grave because the skeleton kept shooting me.
Wait,
oh, now there's a creeper.
Where are you?
And now a zombie stole my freaking shield and axe. Fuck.
Where are you?
I'm in the goddamn lake next to your house.
Oh, you're on the lake, okay. Wait, are you just using money to teleport back to your grave?
Well, admittedly, I was using slash back because I was worried about the skeletons. I was trying to get... No, ironically, I think that just made things worse. Now, okay. Got my stuff from the zombie.
Yeah, actually, you're gonna have to be more specific about lake next to my house, because I've realized I live in an entire swamp.
Well,
so that could be like anywhere.
Can you really not see me right now? Oh, I guess I can't see you.
No, you are not loaded at the moment. I think it's this way, maybe? Oh yeah, I see your grave now. Yeah, you just load. Are the skeleton horses still here? Oh god, they be strafing and shit. What the fuck?
There's one that doesn't have a skeleton on it over here already.
Yeah, but we want to try to say if
yeah, I know.
Get out of the sugar. No. Oh wait, the horse is fine because he landed in the water. How is this guy not dead yet? I've stabbed him multiple times. Just die. Oh, that got me a level 7 hunter as well. Okay, hold on. I actually got 2 saddles from that adventure. So, how many of the skeleton horses survived, Cake?
2 at this point. Which means 2.
Okay, that's perfect. I have 2 saddles.
Oh, thanks for the like. What's your name?
Some name that we can't pronounce. Also, Cake, you should probably get your water grave.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Snowgrave, but
Zach.
epic. Oh, your name is Zach. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me get my horse to my house, and then I'll help you with yours. There's a creeper nearby, though, so don't die. Hold on, I actually have to buy a lead on the shop so I can tie him up. Hey, buddy. You're going to sit right there near Peter Porker. Yeah, you get the other horse yet, Cake, or where is it?
I mean, I didn't have a saddle on me, but
I have one. I'll. Hold on. Where is he?
I'm sitting on him now.
Oh. Oh. You might be able to pick up the salamander. Oh. Oh, never mind. It's just there now. You can have him. I have one now. I'm satisfied. My urge for owning skeleton horse has been satiated, Cake. You're good. Also, I have almost a stack of gold from raiding NCs. That's really good. Cake, I officially have Shulking 10. I am unstoppable.
Oh.
You know, I haven't.
Yeah, what's it take to take the sharpness? Oh yeah, right, I'll do that.
Hold on, Cake, could you stand outside for a moment? I gotta test out Shulking 10. Well, it's pretty good. Whoop.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now because there's no point, but finding Shulking 10. Now I can put the rest of my Shulker shells into boxes.
Pick up the flowers and reap. To replant them.
Also, I got what? You know, was there ever actually an explanation for there being beetroot seeds in the end? Like, why specifically beetroot seeds?
No idea. More flowers.
Well, I was gonna finish my basement today, but then I got caught up in things, and now I want to actually work on enchanting my gear. Just remove the fire prop from that. I don't really care about fire prop, but might as well. Yoink that efficiency. I forgot to change that into a regular item. Alright, the mine tinker I am. So okay, I can still yoink the efficiency from this shovel. Wait, I forgot to do this one. Also, Cake, I got a second elytra, so now I have two.
Alright.
I'm gonna put mending on my sword. I have no muff. fire slots left on my pickaxe. Elytra. I also have no modifier slots on my Elytra. Wait, does getting hit give me more Elytra experience?
Wouldn't you just fly with the Elytra?
Maybe, but I want to see if getting hit works too. Because it's technically armor.
What's that even coming out here? Oh yeah, the farm.
Caker, are you like mining right now?
No, I was gonna expand add more dirt here.
I think the Elytras are like the rest of the armors where you have to get hurt. Because I wasn't getting like experience until I crashed into a wall. Punch me real quick, Cake. Yep, I have to get damage to get experience with the Elytra. Yeah, if you could just spam click me for like a bit so that I can get my Elytra nice and leveled so I have enough modifier slots, that would be nice. Wait, Cake, are you playing in VR right now?
No.
Okay. What's the max level of propelling? Okay, max level is 3, so I want to get this thing to 6 modifier slots.
Hold on 1 second.
It's currently
Auto.
auto clicker and just get in within seconds.
Oh. Turn on music before starting this too. Oh, I can still do that from my other computer, right? Yeah.
What?
Just go to my other computer and turn on music for myself.
A $5,000 PC that cost $0. It's time.
Oh,
I forgot that I had fucking shulking. I was just gonna help you level up your armor too. Then as soon as you flew up in the air, I remembered I had shulking.
whoops. You could use some other tool.
Yeah, but then my sword doesn't level up.
Oh, yeah, a tool would though.
Actually, wait, does my pickaxe get stuff when I hit you? Oh, my pickaxe does get levels when I hit you, okay. Okay, then that's actually useful.
I mean, are people saying that the bow gets levels when you just hit, or... Yeah, like,
I think wait. If I just hit you with my elytra, would I get levels? I doubt it, but... No, hitting you with my elytra doesn't get levels.
no, it does at least have to be some kind of tool, but it does work with bows and crossbows.
Yeah, it works with pickaxes too. My pickaxe is already level 4. I just have my auto clicker set to the highest speed possible. 1 millisecond.
Well, I think
Per
there's
click.
a limit
Though
to...
I think Minecraft caps that out. I
do think it has to be within tick speed.
At a point.
Because the game itself runs in tick speed. If I get Frostwalker on these boots too, I'm gonna have to take it off, because it does get kind of annoying in some circumstances to have it all the time.
You know you can disenchant it, right?
Well,
And then put the enchants back on.
That's what I mean. This is what grinding's gonna boil down to. And now I'm thinking like, I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, no, same. You could just leave the stream like this, just us attacking each other.
I probably won't leave the stream running, but leave the game running. This is totally riveting content right here.
Yeah, people could just listen to us mute and just constantly attacking each other.
Oh, this is Minecraft ASMR now.
Oh, hold on, Jan DM'd me an audio file. Let me listen to that real quick. Then I will continue leveling up your armor and my pickaxe.
God damn it, I didn't put Frostwalker on my damn boots. But how long till the blood moon too? Because that's gonna factor in the... Especially since we're doing this in the middle. I think mobs will still respawn.
Is this not a claimed land?
Yeah, I think this is still claimed, so...
Oh, the mobs can't guess. Also, hold on. Jan expects me to remember every music piece that...
Lighting 28 to 120.
Oh.
Want to become famous?
No.
Buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com.
It's funny seeing that appear in game though.
What?
Wanna buy followers? What? Oh.
Your armor has a poison thing now.
Oh.
Maybe it would be better if we just disenchant our armor real quick and then get back to this.
Oh, I don't know.
Or actually, I don't have anything that
The problem is
cause...
if we're doing this and leaving it unattended, that we'll always have that problem. Because we'll be away and not know.
I mean, theoretically, if we had a regen beacon, we could do it infinitely.
Maybe. I think for now, though, I might get off and just eat.
Yeah, let's just... Or actually, we should probably do this outside of your house so that we don't... So the skeleton horse doesn't walk in the way.
So what was the thing? The grinding stone, or...
Grindstone. You can buy one in villager workstation section of the shop.
I thought it was cheap to make them, though. Just, I don't have the recipe.
I mean,
in
you
the
need...
thing.
I think you need smooth stone, which you can't buy from the shop, and you probably don't have actively.
Oh, well, actually, I was gonna use smooth stone for a build at some point, but...
Okay, well, you know the thing that... Hold on. I'm just gonna show you where I'm gonna be spam clicking if you want to walk over here and see where I'm gonna be. Because I'm gonna eat something and you can just put yourself into position.
Grindstone.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna AFK over... You know where me, Joony, and Lonk were doing the thing yesterday?
Yeah, I was there with that for that.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand there and you just stand in front of where I'm clicking and auto-click at me.
Alright.
And I'm gonna go eat something. I'll be back eventually.